fast as they doing too much. Haven't done my taxes, I'm too turned up. Virgin got a pattern on my wrist on nuts. I was slipping once, okay, so what? Someone hit your block, but I tell you it was us. Then I found some rose with a little too plush. Say my page and number, but I keep waking up. Now you see my text, baby, please say something. Why I'm out of flash when your cheeks stay home. Gotta move on my release day home. That's about what you know. And you got it, you touch the side of the bread. I can never tell it. It is what it is. Say what I had to, did what I did. Never took my back, never changed, got me good. Got no panic on my wings, going for the flames. Getting to my number, don't keep me on, girl. Working on them.
Test, test. Tonight, we are going to be recognizing anyone who has been directly affected by a heart condition, being National American Heart Association Month. If you have been directly affected by any heart condition, cardiovascular, I have a sign-up sheet outside. If you guys would like to sign up for that, that would be great.
What do you think about districts coming up? Hey, you gotta talk first. Mike's hot.
Testing. Test.
Hey, we're live.
Oh, we are?
Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Colby Young. I'm joined with Blake Basson all the way over, and Haley Logan and Addie Bowling, two seniors of the Lady Rebels basketball team. And we're going to interview and ask them a couple questions about this upcoming game and the upcoming season. And we'll let Lake ask the first question.
How do you guys feel about districts coming up?
I think that we are prepared and know our roles and know what to do.
What about you?
I feel pretty confident going into district play. You know, I think that we're ready to go out there, give it our all, have fun.
And win it.
What do you guys think about this game tonight?
I think that, we're prepared. We're ready to play ball, have a ball game.
I think it'll be a good game and we're prepared. Yeah.
I think that's all the questions that we got for these two seniors. We'll get the final senior on here, and we'll get their manager Otto as well. But for right now, these two are good to go.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
All right, we're going to get Otto in here right now. Otto, take a seat, please. My first question for Otto. After.
Hey, what feed are we on?
We're live. Yeah. All right, Otto. We seen a week ago, I think, we saw you committed to college to play football. How do you feel about that?
Honestly, I feel really confident in it. It's a big step, a lot more dedication, and a lot more responsibility, and that's something that I'm gonna, that's something I'm gonna have to really stay committed to. On top of how I feel, honestly, like I feel really great about it. One of the best things that could happen to me and stuff like that. I'm ready to just get out there and get a degree and continue to walk the straight line and stuff like that, and do something good with my life and stuff like that. So I think committing to this college, it was a great campus, and stuff like that. I feel really confident about it and stuff like that. So yes, sir.
It sounds good. Lake, do you have any questions for Aldo?
Although you're known as the #1 hype man in the country, how do you feel about that?
Honestly, not many people do it. Not many people have the energy like I do. It's all about having the energy, getting out there, supporting, your school, teams and stuff like that. I'm just a very energetic guy. I like to hype, a team up. Becoming, the girls' team manager, meant a lot. It kept me out of trouble. And it guided me in the right direction. And becoming one of their biggest hype mans, and not only their hype man, but everybody else's hype man. Dude, it feels amazing. I mean, I wish people had the same energy like I did. You know what I mean? I think it'd be great. But I feel confident in anything that I do. So one way or another, we're gonna succeed, baby.
I got one more question.
All right.
What is your motto?
My motto? Teamwork makes the dream work. You know what I mean?
That's what I wanted to hear.
Teamwork, baby, all day, every day. A lot of people, in a sport, you have to work as a team to, get to where you want to be. And I feel like, teamwork makes the dream work. Just, get out there and play the team, baby, And I feel like, telling that, yelling that out loud, I feel like it gets the team rolling. So, yeah, it's my motto.
Thank you, Aldo.
Yeah, no problem.
We will be back on for the post game or for the pregame coaches. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have our last senior here, Rachel Howard, to ask her a couple questions. I'll start it off. How have y'all prepared, and what are you expecting for this upcoming game against Grant County?
Well, we definitely prepared a lot in practice. We knew there was a couple players that were really good, and we know they want to run, so we just got to be ready to play and come out strong.
You want to ask about the districts?
How do you feel about these upcoming district games?
I mean, I feel pretty confident, but like I said on the last part, we got to come ready to play, or I mean, any team can beat us at this point. So, got to come ready.
Thank you.
Yeah, right now.
If I could have your attention, please. Tonight we are here and having this Hoops for Hearts for the partnership with UK Healthcare and the American Heart Association to bring awareness and attention to the cardiovascular conditions that affect the majority of deaths in Kentucky. It is the leading cause of death in Kentucky as well as in Owen County. Our local Three Rivers district has a table set out front. There's lots of pamphlets and informational stuff that they have, but they're also asking you to take a survey. And with that survey, they will present you with a free bag of popcorn from the concession stand. So if you don't mind, just stop at that table at some point tonight. I've had several that signed up tonight, and as you know, there are several heart conditions that are out there, but I appreciate those of you who came and signed up with me. The first one we'd like to recognize, and if you could just come to center court would be great, Leah Kate Fitzgerald, and her heart condition is known as the Shones complex. Ms. Jacqueline Post, she has a congenital heart defect. Barry Marston has a coronary heart disease. Mary Jo Wainscott has had a valve replacement. Nothing is too big or too small. Ezekiel Medford, I love it, Zeke. Hole in my heart. That is Zeke. Skylar Menifee has a bicuspid aortic valve. And Angela Cummins, heart disease. Is there anyone else who has been affected by a cardiovascular condition that would like to stand? Who would like to recognize you guys? After the 20-minute warm-up, guys, we do have our very own athletic trainer, Casey Riley, who is going to do a demonstration just on the importance of CPR and just the basic thing that we can do to help save a loved one if we were ever presented with that need. Thank you guys for participating.
Mallory, correct my please report to the scores table. They're doing her thing at halftime, Allison?
Yeah, I think so. Yes.
Everybody Jesus. Everybody Jesus. Shot clock broke, we Lambo, juicy, real with Luke. Family taking out, looking for shit out, dump that benefit.
Coach Wesselman, you had a hard-fought game on Monday for senior night, so tell me how you kept your girls motivated and what you plan to do for tonight.
We just want to build off that momentum. We thought that we took some steps in the right direction Monday night. Last week we had a really good 3 days of practice, and just building on that. Right now our theme is we want to get all of us 2% better, and we feel like if we can all get about 2% better, as a team, we're about 30% better heading into the district tournament.
Absolutely. So speaking about the district tournament, it looks like first we're going to be playing the winner of the Carolyn Henry game. So tell me how you're feeling about that and what the girls think about it.
Both of those games were tough matchups for us. We know we've got to be ready to go, regardless of who our opponent is. We're going to take everybody's best shot. They think they're going to pick us off, so we've got to be on our A game for that.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Hi, everybody, from the Floyd E. Gritton Gymnasium here on the campus of Owen County High School in Owenton, Kentucky, where you've already heard from head coach Amy Wesselman as the Owen County Lady Rebels get set to take on the Grant County Lady Braves. I'm Brian Blair alongside Braden Howard. And Braden, when you look at this Grant County team, they're a team that finished with 20 wins last year, made it all the way to the 8th Region Championship game before losing to Simon Kenton. And they're right back there again. They are 18. They are ready. I apologize. They're ready with the Grant County coach. So we'll talk about that here in a minute.
All right. I'm Colby Young, and I'm with the Grant County Braves head coach. Coach, how do you feel about coming into this game against the Lady Rebels?
I feel confident. We're going to come in here. It's always tough playing on the road in the 8th region, but good opponent, a very good program over the years. So we'll definitely have our work cut out for us. So good challenge heading into postseason play.
Speaking of postseason, how do you feel as that is inching closer to time?
Fortunately, we're the #1 seed and have a first-round bye, which is good for district play. And so we're automatically in the region from that standpoint, but feeling confident with our 2 wins in district play.
Thank you, Coach. Good luck.
Thank you.
Thanks, Coach. All right, and as you heard, that's head coach for Grant County, Sean West. But Braden, as I was saying, this Grant County team is a good basketball team. They've won 17 games this year, and they are a team that some think might be flying under the radar a little bit. And as he said, they're already in the 8th region tournament.
Yeah, so just looking at it this afternoon, they've only got 6 losses on the year, and a majority of those have come from the 9th region. So I think that says a lot as far as their playing ability goes. They've been pretty dominant in the 8th region as well. They're 2-1 in districts. I believe that loss came to Simon Kenton, if I'm not mistaken. Which, they're always a strong team, and it'll be a test for the Lady Rebels tonight.
It will. Owen County comes in after a defeat the other night in a game which they played really well and against a good basketball team in South Oldham. And it will be interesting, and you kind of heard Coach Wesselman talk about it a little bit there in the pregame. It'll be interesting to see how Owen County bounces back. Did they learn something from that? Which we'll see what their response is tonight to that defeat. And listen, they know this is a good Grant County team they're playing.
Going back to senior night, I mentioned a little bit the other night what Coach Wesselman said to the ladies, especially the seniors, at their little banquet. And she's like, there is no reason not to play this hard every game. And I think if the Lady Rebels come out and play that at that same caliber, they'll definitely have a chance. We'll just have to see how things go. But I think they can play hard, and they might not win the game, but they'll be getting more prepared as districts and postseason play comes on.
Well, this is another one of those games when you think about it. Obviously, it's a rivalry game. I mean, this Grant County-Owen rivalry goes back a long time. I mean, it's a good rivalry. It's probably a little bit underrated now just because they're not in the same district anymore. But for a long time, I mean, they were in the same district. And so, but as you think about upcoming games, I mean, this could be an 8th region preview in a sense. I mean, depending on how it goes, I mean, these two teams could meet in the first round at Anderson County in a couple weeks. So, as always, you like to put forth your best effort tonight, and whether you win or lose, you could say is inconsequential in some regards. But this is a game where you don't want to show too much because you might be playing again here in a couple weeks.
I do like the pinstripes. They're kind of.
It's not bad. I heard I saw something on Twitter a few weeks ago that said that apparently it's against the law in Indiana for any boys basketball team to not have pinstripes, since Indiana University does. But they were, of course, joking. It is not against the law. I don't think it is. Anyway, maybe it is. Grant County, a basketball team, they're a pretty balanced team when you go down and look. Jada Cummins comes in averaging 19 points, 3.5 rebounds. Caroline Barnes, 11.5 points. Olivia Ginn, 9.8. Sarah Russell, 7.6. So they're a team that has lots of weapons. And so there's not any one person that you look at tonight and say, we have to stop them. Although I think if you were going to do that, it would start with Jada Cummings. She's been an excellent player for them over the last 3 to 4 years.
And, they're coming off a good win against another 8th region team, Shelby County. They played them in their previous game. Olivia Ginn had 19 points that game. But Jada Cummins wasn't too far behind with 16. One thing notable about that game, though, is Olivia Ginn shot 73% from the field. They're definitely a team full of scorers, so there's not one person they can just, corner and then dominate the others. It's going to have to be a strong defense all across the board tonight.
So full disclosure, before this game starts, Olivia Ginn, I was her 3rd grade school teacher. So my first year that I taught school was at a school up in Florence called Heritage Academy, and I was Olivia's 3rd grade teacher. And I did not know this, and you talk about everything coming back to Owen County. I did not know this, but when Megan Hearn taught at Grant County for a while, she was Olivia's mom's basketball coach at Grant County. So my wife has always said this, everything comes back to Owen County. But Olivia, it's for me, it's really cool to be able to watch her play tonight. I have, when we were in 3rd grade and I was teaching in the wintertime when we couldn't go outside, we would go up to the gym at Heritage, and the kids would. She wanted to play basketball. I mean, there were 3 or 4 kids. Elin Loeb, the girl from Walton, who's really good. She was in that same class with Olivia, and they wanted to play basketball. And Olivia, you could tell as a 3rd grader that she loved it. She watched it. I mean, they knew, and she's quick. And the one thing you're going to see tonight out of her is she is quick, and you're going to have to keep her in front of you. But I wanted to get that out of the way. Great kid, great family. Super excited to see her play. Saw her a couple of minutes before I walked up here, and I said, good luck tonight, but not too much.
Yeah, play good, but don't win.
Yeah, and but she's a good kid, I'm very excited to watch her play tonight. Also, talked to Coach Wesselman a little bit today about someone near and dear to you, your sister. Of course, the dislocated pinky the other night in the senior game. And Coach Wesselman said, and I noticed during warm-ups, she doesn't have it taped. And Coach Wesselman wasn't sure today whether she would or she wouldn't.
Well, she had it taped last time I saw before we came up.
Okay,
so
well,
she either took it off or it wasn't much. It was just a couple pieces together. But
maybe from up here I couldn't tell, but it didn't look like it was taped. So maybe I apologize if I'm wrong on that.
It's a very minimal tape job, though. I mean, she's still in pain. It still looks pretty gnarly, but nobody's going to tell her no.
No,
and God be with the person that does.
Well, and Coach Wesselman and I talked about it today, and Coach Wesselman, and I think if you ask Rachel, she would say it hurts.
Oh yeah,
and
absolutely.
She said, yeah, I guess yesterday in practice she was still a little tentative on it, but I would agree, and you know her far better than I do. I think once the game gets going and the adrenaline, she's just going to play because that's, as you said, I mean, that's what she's going to do. Is that a fair assessment?
Pretty much, yeah. I mean, even if at first we thought it was a wrist, how she was holding it the other night. Well, even if her wrist was broken, she probably still would have come back in. Like I said, you'd have to knock her out cold and strap her down to something for her not to go back in a ball game. And, if it was maybe her sophomore year, I could see her maybe taking a little more cautious. But, being her senior year, I completely understand why she's going full throttle. I mean, she'll still have time before softball starts up if she does need to rest it a little bit. But like I said, she's so stubborn, it doesn't really matter.
The little bit that I know her, I totally see what you're saying. But let's get back to this game a little bit here tonight. Remember, Rachel, that was your brother who said you were stubborn.
She knows.
I agreed, but however, okay. Taking a look at the series between these two schools. And now, again, this has been a long-standing rivalry, going back to since they had girls' teams here. I mean, it's a rivalry, okay? So the KHSAA only goes back to 1998. And since that time, Owen County leads the series 30-15. Owen County won 16 straight between February of 98 and February of 2005. Grant won 8 straight between November of 05 and December of 08. So it's been kind of a game of a series where you've seen some stretches. Last year on this date, 2/15/23, Grant County defeated Owen County 52-44. Jada Cummins led Grant with 17. Haley Logan with 12. Kylie Steffen with 7. Rachel Howard, 5 points, 12 rebounds. Interesting about that game, and I was not at that game. Were you at that game? Do you remember?
I don't know.
Okay. But interesting thing about that game is neither team shot it particularly well from three-point range. Grant County was just 3 of 16. Owen County, 2 of 12. But Grant County came away with the 8-point win. So these two teams familiar with each other when you look at who did what from a year ago. So the other thing to talk about tonight for a minute or two here is the upcoming schedule. Tomorrow night, and assuming the weather is okay and they can get up to Fort Thomas tomorrow night, the girls are scheduled to get out of the 8th region and go to the 9th region to play Highlands. And then they'll be back on the road Tuesday night at North Oldham before finishing out the regular season here at home next Thursday against Western Hills. And then, as Coach Wesselman already talked about, their date is set for the 31st District Tournament. It's just a matter of who, as they will be in action February 28th at Carroll County, taking on either Henry or Carroll. So buckle up. A lot of basketball has been played and will definitely be played over the next couple of weeks. Officials making their way out. And it'll give me a chance, because I remembered tonight to bring our list of corporate partners. Adidas, Ashcraft Realty, Broadlink, Bush Realty, the Covenants Group, Call Family Pharmacy, Commonwealth Credit Union, Double B Dumpsters, Elk Creek Hunt Club, Family Billiards Pool Hall, German American Bank, Graphics for Athletics, the Grown Family McDonald's, Shamrock Shakes. Kids were bringing them to school today. I saw them coming in. It's awful early for 1 in the morning, but I've seen a couple. H&W Duke Sporting Goods, Kelly Brothers, Me Viejo, North American Stainless, Owen Electric, Perry Logistics, Premier Detail, Snappy Tomato Pizza, Southern States, State Farm of Owenton, and UK Sports Medicine. And again, thank you for all your support of Owen County Athletics. And as always, we'd like to thank our 3-Point Challenge sponsor, German American Bank, for every Rebels and Lady Rebels 3-point basket made here at home. German American donates $10. Lady Rebels back out. You may notice the T-shirts tonight. It's kind of hard to see from a distance, but tonight is a special heart awareness night. There are red balloons right in front of us. You can't see them, obviously. But if you do notice red, of course, Amy Wesselman, head coach, wearing her red dress tonight. At halftime, there is going to be a presentation on CPR, and it's a night when folks kind of get made aware of the issues of heart disease. For a long time, heart disease was thought of as a man's problem, but it is not. It affects women as well, and sometimes women don't have quite the heads up that they have issues that men do. So very cool. The American Heart Association being recognized here tonight, and some special ceremonies that you may have seen if you tuned in before we started. So I'm sure most people know someone or their family has been affected by heart disease. So if you're out there, you think you're having issues, get it checked out. We're about set to go, about a minute away. I got here kind of late. I was having a little dinner, and I did not get here on time to get the starting lineup. So we'll find those out together, and we'll send you down for the introductions and the playing of our national anthem.
It's not going to work. German American will pay $10 for each 3 points. That's it. Maybe it's regular season home games. Thank you, German American Bank. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Owen County High School and Floyd Green Gymnasium for tonight's basketball matchup between the Grant County Lady Braves and your Owen County Lady Rebels. Please stand as we honor our country singing of the national anthem performed by Miss Ashley Batter.
So proudly hailed at the twilight's last gleam, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight. O'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streamed. And the rocket
Lady Rebels have made 57 and counting 2-point baskets for the 2023-24 season. German American Bank will pay $10 for each 3-point basket in each regular season home game. Tonight, we have Rita Power, the Financial Center Manager, and Kim Wainscott, the Personal Banker from German American Bank. Present the check to Lady Rebels head coach, Amy Wesselman, and Owen County Athletic Director, TJ Wesselman. Thank you, German American Bank, for your continued support.
Well, special presentation here as you saw German American Bank donating a check for $570 for the 3-point challenge, and that is still going.
Yes, still a couple games left here.
So we have one more little piece of business to take care of. As Aldo Olivas, our main man, going to be signing his letter of intent to play football at Calumet, which is up in Indiana next year. Special moment when a young woman gets to sign that NLI, the National Letter of Intent. So good for Aldo. Got to make sure the pin works.
Looked like he practiced his signature too.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Owen County Athletic Department of Owen County High School would like to recognize one of its outstanding student athletes. Tonight, senior Aldo Olivas will be signing his national letter of intent to play football at Calumet College of St. Joseph. Joining Aldo tonight are his mom, Anna Luna, Derek Smith, his brothers, AJ and Joel, and sister Bella, his middle school football coach from Grant County, Mike Barnes, Owen County assistant football coaches Don Allman, Tad Hickle, Mark Amberger, athletic director Megan Hearn, and Owen County head football coach and athletic director TJ Wesselman. Aldo, if you're ready, let's make it official to become a member of the Crimson Wave.
You know what they say, teamwork
makes
the dream work. Congrats to Aldo. Very cool moment. All right, I think we'll get the table moved out of the way. They're going to get a team photo real quick. Nothing like making the visiting team wait.
Oh, absolutely.
All right, photos have been taken. We are about set, I think, for the introduction of the starting lineups.
I don't know. Is Casey up next?
I think I was told that's at halftime.
Maybe she's
there we
letting
go.
them practice.
There we go.
First, visitors on the scoreboard. Lady Breeze of Grant County. Number 3, Sarah Russell. Number 4, Caroline Barnes. Number 10, Skylar Menifee. Number 12, Olivia Nguyen. And number 22, Jada Cummings. And now we start the final for Owen County Lady Rebels. This sophomore, number 41, junior, number 14, Haley Gibson. Senior number 3, Rachel. Senior number 10, Addie Bowling.
All right, so your starting lineups first for Grant County. Number 3, Sarah Russell. Number 4, Caroline Barnes. Number 10, Skylar Menifee. Number 12, Olivia Ginn. And number 22, Jada Cummings. For Owen County, it's Rachel Howard, Addie Bowling, Haley Logan, Kaylee Gibson, and Kylie Steffen. The fingers are taped. I could definitely see it when she came out. So we're about set to go. It is a Thursday night of hoops here at Floyd E. Gritton. Official steps in, and we're about set to go. And the tap is controlled by Ginn right away for Grant. Into the lane, jumper up, no good. That was Caroline Barnes, and the rebound is going out of bounds to Owen County. Grant County's going to come at you in a hurry. They're going to press. Owen County's going to have to take good care of the basketball tonight.
Yeah, I think that's definitely something Owen County is going to have to be aware of is this press tonight. They're not a very deep team, so they will get wore down pretty quickly. They'll just have to conserve their energy and make smart plays.
Addie Bowling with the basketball. In games where they've been pressed, especially early in the year, they've had issues, and there's a turnover. Cummins quickly, and Barnes just goes all the way in and lays it up and in. Nobody stopped her, and it's 2-0 Grant County. It's a man pressure. It's not a zone. It is a man-to-man pressure. Out to Logan. She's going to shoot the 3, and she knocks it down. Haley Logan with the big 3 early. A German-American bank three-point shot. Here's Ginn on the other end, no good. Kylie Steffen the rebound. Not used to seeing Haley step out there and knock him down from deep. She's capable. She's like a little bit like Brax. Doesn't take a lot of them, but when she does, she can make them. If you can't make a 3 anymore, you can hardly be on the floor. Here's another one. Haley Logan, 2 in a row from deep. And here comes Grant County. As I said, you can't rest because they're going to come at you. Owen County up 6-2. Get her another look. Or find Steffen going to the basket. No. Rebound, kick it out. There she is. Can she make 3 in a row? No. But the rebound pulled down by Gibson. Don't blame her for taking the shot.
No, got to have a heat check every once in a while.
The balloons are coming down.
They're in my way. Maybe just
there we go. Logan up with it, no good, and she draws the foul. I think they're going to get number 10, Menifee.
Her first defense.
Haley Logan coming off a 22-point effort the other night against South Oldham.
She's well on her way for that.
She
as
is.
well tonight.
You and I have talked about it as the free throw is no good. This is an area where Owen County's going to have to improve. Come tournament time is at the free throw line. They are just at right around 60% on the year. And the second one is good.
And it's 7-2 Haley Logan.
It is. Again with the basketball. Owen County playing a little man defense here early on. Free throw line jumper, good. Skylar Menifee, 7-4. Owen County so far has been okay against the pressure. There's a nice pass, nice idea. Instead, it's knocked out of bounds, and Owen County will have it underneath their own goal. Coach Sean West in his 12th season at Grant County. Up top to Gibson. Again, right up on her. Hey, Addie Bowling. Howard will take a three. That is no good. And you wonder, again, and I don't mean to keep talking about it, but it's a story. You wonder how, because that finger is on the non-shooting hand, but you do a lot with that hand. You wonder how that will affect the shooting tonight. Cummings misses on the other end, and Owen County has it back in the paint. Ball loose. And a timeout. Addie Bowling got the timeout.
You know, she did tell me yesterday, you know, she had trouble catching the ball at practice. She was kind of scared, which understandably so. I mean, so I don't know if that's really affecting her now. I mean, I'm sure it's in the back of her head. But, I mean, you can get away with a minor injury on the left hand if you're a right-handed shooter. She's just got to get used to it.
Yeah, and I think that's the big thing. And I think what you said is just, and we said this earlier, just getting into the game, getting into the flow, not thinking about it too much, because you're right. I would be afraid to stick my hand in there for a long time, not just 2 days later. So, yeah, I think it's a credit to her being out there, number one, because there's a lot of players who would have said, no, I'm not playing for a couple. Here's Logan, and a lot of contact, no call, puts it up, no, and a foul. This one's going to be on Sarah Russell. So Haley Logan going back to the free throw line, where she is 1 of 2 tonight. That one got this soft touch over the front of the rim, 8-4. But again, it's Haley Logan. She has 9. The Rebels have 9. Grant County has 4. Here comes Ginn. Barnes now with it down in the corner to Russell. Russell triple teamed. Ball ripped away out of bounds. Haley Logan can't quite save it. Good defensive pressure that time as Owen County just surrounded Russell down there in the paint.
It's pretty interesting to see the Rebels play bigger teams like Grant County and South Oldham.
With a miss.
They don't really do the 1-3-1 with them. And, I mean, I'm not really sure why. I mean, it's really successful against those smaller teams that, like, within the 31st district. But for some reason, you just don't see it that often against these bigger, better teams. But so far, it's been pretty good.
Yeah, you can't knock the success the other night, and you're right. They haven't done it the last couple of games. They're not doing it tonight. Tell you what, Rachel Howard staying all over Cummins as Barnes goes and draws the foul. She is not leaving Cummins' side.
That's one thing we do see a lot when they do play that man defense. Rachel is usually face guarding somebody on the team.
Free throw for Barnes is good. She now has 3, and it's 9-5. Owen County on top. Barnes a slasher. She's trying to get in there. She's cutting. And it's 9-6 as, again, the make gives Grant County a chance to set up the press. And a foul on Jada Cummins as she got a little bit too aggressive on the reach. That's the 3rd team foul on Grant County, just the 1st on Cummins. you're always interested when you're a team that presses and reach and slaps at the ball, how the officials are going to call it. Are they going to call it tight, or are they going to let you play? Pass. Fortunate that Stefan came up with it. Now down into Gibson. She's almost made the three-point basket attempt. The old-fashioned one. Instead, she gets fouled. Trying to make sure who the foul was on.
It could be Olivia again.
It is. I think the official didn't signal 1-2. They wanted to make sure the scorers over there, that it wasn't on 22, Jada Cummings. Can't have another technical tonight.
No.
And you told me earlier today that this is the anniversary against this team.
The 2-year anniversary
of the double technical, the father and son technical against Grant County. Was that here or there?
It was here.
Okay. 10-6, Lady Rebels on top. Ginn goes into the lane, misses. Rebound, the kick back out, and a nice job to keep that from going over and back. And then a foul, and I think they're going to get Rachel Howard. That's a tough foul. Both players going for the basketball.
You could tell she wasn't happy with that one.
And it is a tough call for the official to make. You feel like you have to call something because there's a lot of contact. But to me, and I'm not being critical of the official, I'm just saying both players are going for the ball. So how do you tell who went after it the wrong way, I guess? Here's a three-pointer. That is Barnes, and that is money. And it is 10-9, and again, the pressure coming. Again, that is why I would never want to be an official. Lady Rebels get across. Up by 1, 2 minutes to go. Cummins almost took it away from Stefan, and there was a lot of contact, and that was deflected out of bounds. Cummins may be lucky she didn't get her second one right there. So she is guarding Jada Cummins, guarding Kylie Stefan, and that pass, there's your unforced error, enforced turnover. Grant County a chance to take the lead on this possession. We're at minute 52 here in the first quarter. Barnes driving on Stefan. Stefan fouled her, and that is her second. Barnes is quick.
Yes, very quick.
And she looks the score. I mean, she is a scorer. When you look at their totals, she averages 11 and a half a game. And she has, you can see a little bit of that score mentality. I mean, she's getting it and going to the basket. She makes both. She's 4-4 from the line. She has 9 of the Grant County 11. And Grant County leads by 1, coming up on a minute and a half to go in the quarter. Gibson has that deflected into the backcourt, but so no over and back. And there's a bump, and again.
And that one's going to be on Russell, so she picks up her second.
And that's going to send Owen County to the line to shoot a pair. But I was going to say, again, another tight whistle on that press, and you'll see if it does cause Grant to back off just a hair. Addie Bowling has that one rattle out. I believe it is Tim Brando who says the iron unkind. That one's good. You don't have to worry about the iron if you just swish it. 11-11. Coming up on 1:11 to go in the quarter, again with the basketball. There's Barnes again, and we're going to get a foul away from the ball.
And Rachel's going to pick up her second.
Yes, she did. I wasn't sure who they got there. So, some interesting situations here early, as Stephan and Howard both have 2 fouls. Jasmine Tidd will come in as Rachel goes and has a seat. Pass comes into Barnes. And Lila Wilson gets called for the foul as Ginn was going around her. And that's going to put Ginn at the line for 2. I said it before we started here. Olivia's quick. Olivia Ginn. And the thing about her, I will say, she's grown a little bit since I saw her in 3rd grade, but she's tenacious. I mean, she is not scared at all out there. And so she may be against bigger players, but that is not going to stop her. 12-11, under a minute to go. First quarter. Gibson, little baseline jumper. Looked good from here, no good. Ball loose, and Addie Bowling gets in there and ties up Cummins. And it will stay here. Good shot from Kaylee Gibson. Good offense, got a good look.
Yeah, I like that little mid-range jumper there.
Because when you look at this lineup, you have to think, where's the scoring come from besides Haley Logan right now as the clock ticks down a half a minute. Oh, nice cut by Gibson. There you go. Maybe that's where. Back the other way, 20 seconds. Cummins drives, lays it up with the left hand and in. 14-13, Lady Rebels with 14 seconds. Bowling. Now Logan with 7 seconds. She's going to have to hurry. 5 seconds in the lane, and it gets it stripped away, and Barnes will throw it again. No way she's going to get up a shot, and we have reached the end of the first quarter with Grant County on top, 14-13, in a pretty well-played quarter by both teams.
And it looks like we're going to get our CPR demonstration.
We
now.
are.
I am joined here with our athletic trainer, Casey Riley, and she's got some demonstrators, as you can tell, our students. She has worked hard this year, and she's gotten every single one of our students in the high school. Yes, they are certified, all freshmen are certified in CPR. She does a great job.
You got a pretty rough demonstration crew down there.
As Megan said earlier, CPR is one of the easiest ways to protect you and your family in the event of a cardiac event. One of the first things, if you have someone who falls unconscious, you're just going to do a quick, what we call look, listen, feel. You're going to go for a pulse, body. See if you see a pulse, breathing, anything like that, and then call 911. Always important. And then you're going to start with compressions. We're going to demonstrate just compressions.
Well, she is doing this. I, of course, go back to Paul Brown Stadium last January, and you think about DeMar Hamlin, and what saved his life was those emergency personnel getting out there as quickly as they can and realizing the situation and beginning those chest compressions. Of course, many schools, churches, a lot of places now have the defibrillator machines, the AEDs, and of course, I would encourage you to learn how to use one of those. If your church has one, if your school has one, do not be afraid to learn how to use them in a situation like that. And it is good to, whatever age you are, to be able to at least start the compressions, if nothing else. So, very cool night. Go ahead.
We even had some 8th region representation during that DeMar Hamlin incident. Brandon Terrell, Gallatin County.
Really?
Yes, he was one of the EMTs involved with that.
I did not know that. I remember I had a ticket for that game, and my son Spencer was home from college. The foul was on Addie Bowling, and it's going to send Barnes back to the line. But I wanted to watch the game with him at home. He was going back to college the next week, and being the sucker that I am, the sentimental guy, I was like, hey, I want to stay home and watch it with my son, and, of course, couldn't believe what I was watching. Don't know how he won. That is an over and back. I didn't know if they were going to call it. I can't believe he did not win the comeback player of the year. I know Joe Flacco had a good year with the Browns, but that guy came back from the dead. And I don't mean that in a lighthearted way. And played in the NFL the next year. That's amazing. I will get off my soapbox. Grant County by 1, 14-13. 30 seconds in to the second quarter. There's a pass. Lila Wilson just needed another inch to get that, and instead she tips it right to Barnes, who gets the friendly roll, and it's a 3-point lead. Lila Wilson was, and you won't be able to see, this close to stealing that pass. Oh, there's a pass stolen away. Again, the idea was good, but Jada Cummins saw it as well. Quickly, Grant County the other way. Nice pass from Ginn to Menifee, and there's going to be a foul. They moved the ball so well here early in this game. And who'd they get?
It's going to be Jasmine Kidd. You know, they almost could have got Lila Wilson there for her second.
Free throw by Menifee is good. And, you know, as I said to you the other night, Coach Wesselman told me, you know, they had a bad 4-minute stretch the other night against South Oldham that cost them. When you look right now at this little stretch, because the question's going to be, how long do you keep Howard and Stephan out of the game? Because this thing could get away from you in a hurry, but you also were in that place where you don't want to put him back in and possibly pick up a third foul. So this is where coaches earn their money, and we're going to get a travel, and that's going to get another sub up off the bench.
As Hannah Mason comes in. Looks like for Jasmine.
They need ball handlers out there right now. But again, you look at this lineup, and it's Addie Bowling can give you some points and Haley Logan, but they've done a pretty good job, Grant County has so far, of keeping Haley out of the lane. Her points have been from the three-point line and the foul line. As Cummins drives and scores, and you don't want to let her get going. And it's a 7-point lead. And there's a ball knocked away from behind, loose out of bounds. Who's this gonna? Is this gonna stay here? Yes. Such a tough call as a coach. I would say if Grant County would score again here in the next few seconds, one of those two's coming back. But we'll see. That's why I'm up here. Ooh, nice screen, Addie Bowling. Logan does get in the lane, but loses the handle out of bounds. And another unforced turnover.
Had to think there for a second.
And we're going to get a timeout for head coach Amy Wesselman to talk it over. 20-13. Grant County leading it by 7. Talked about the girls' district tournament action. The boys' bracket also came out today. They will be next in here on Saturday evening taking on Anderson County. That game will be the Hall of Fame induction ceremony, so be here early for that. But their game will be against the winner of the Henry County Eminence game, and that will be February 29th, Leap Day, on at 7:30 at Carroll County. And Owen County, not a lot of trouble with Eminence this year, but Henry County beat them here early in the year, so that could be an interesting contest. You win and you're in the region. You win and you go to the district finals. Gallatin County, the 1 seed on the boys' side. Owen County just would need a win. The girls would need a win, obviously, against Henry or Carroll, and they would be going to the regional tournament as well. You want to go in as a winner, though. And then you got to hope for the best in the other districts. You hope there's not an upset where that losing team, as Owen County's boys found out a few years ago when they ended up having to play South Oldham in the first round because they got upset in the district championship game. And so South Oldham might have been really that matchup between them and Owen County in the first round. That was Carson's senior year, Carson Williams. That was the regional championship in some regards. South Oldham won that game, ended up winning the 8th region, and won a couple games down at state. Nice inbounds pass to Barnes, can't find the basket. Oh, almost stolen away right there. Logan quickly up to Gibson. She should have an uncontested layup. She does. Nice job that time to beat the pressure. Cummings pulls one quickly, no good. 20-15. There's Gibson again. She kind of the last couple possessions has hung back to give an option to throw it over the top, and it's worked against the pressure. Oh, nice move. Hannah Mason can't convert. I think she was surprised she was that wide open. Cummins gets defended well by Logan and turns it over. Ball knocked out of bounds. Whew. Lila Wilson almost touched that, and that ball was clearly going out of bounds, and it was going to be Owen County ball. She almost made a big mistake right there, but did not. Inbound to Mason. Don't leave her. She'll shoot it. She does. She knocks it down. The defender just kind of didn't even really look at her and stepped away from her, and she has made her third three-pointer of the night, and it's 20-18, and German American Bank owes $10 more. Gonna need another check. Nice pass down low, out of bounds to Owen County. So the Lady Rebels have kind of weathered the storm here a little bit. And we're going to get Jasmine Tidd back in for Haley Logan.
This is a very interesting lineup.
It is. One senior out there, Addie Bowling, and the rest are young. I mean, Jasmine's a junior. Kaylee's a junior. And a jump ball. It stays with Owen County. You're right. That is an interesting lineup. This is, with the exception of Addie Bowling, this is next year's lineup. As a substitution, Menifee gets back in for Grant. You don't want to see you get in foul trouble as a coach, but also it gives you a great opportunity to get some experience. Oh, nice head fake. Lady Rebels being patient. Tidd will fire the three. Jasmine Tidd knocks down a German-American three-point shot.
Yeah, and it's good to see those younger players.
And Grant's going to have to call a timeout because nobody came to help Ginn inbound the basketball. Go ahead.
It's good to see these younger players step up. Like, Jasmine hitting the three there. Kaylee Gibson making a couple drives there, getting some points on the board. Even Lila Wilson, handling the ball, making some good passes. It's good to see that happening now because this very same situation could happen in district play. There might be somebody in foul trouble, and somebody has to come off the bench to fill that spot for a little bit. So this is good for them.
Well, they're on an 8-0 run right now. So the lineup that you and I and maybe a lot of other people are going, whoa, is getting it done.
And it's not that it's a crazy lineup. It's just we've never seen it before.
Right. Yes, thanks for clarifying that. You're right. It's not like who are these people. It's just they're all on the floor at the same time. Now they're back in the 1-3-1. So now they're going back to the defense that we had seen them play again to Barnes. Here's a three on the wing. Good by Addison Van Holten. Haley Logan gets in the paint. She's going to lean in and shoot it. No good. Ball stripped away by Lila Wilson. Oh, she wanted to fire it up right there. Instead, drives with the left hand, scores!
And a chance at an old-fashioned three-point play.
Absolutely. And that's going to be the second on Skylar Menifee. I was just going to say before the timeout, I wonder, and I'd have to get Coach Wesselman, or not Coach Wesselman, I'd have to get TJ, maybe Coach would know, to know what Haley Logan's career high in three-pointers is in one game. As she makes the free throw, and Owen County's up 24-23. Back in that pressure, the 1-3-1. Haley Logan up at the top. Gann will step back and shoot the three. She knocks it down. Olivia Gann, her first three of the night, her first basket of the night, and it's 26-24. All of these Grant County players, you can't give them too much room because they will take advantage. Oh, I thought she almost dribbled that on the baseline. Tid for her second of the night. That's an air ball, and it's out of bounds. And that's okay, as you see Coach Wesselman telling her not to get discouraged, giving her the hand clap. It's okay. That's not a bad shot. 2:25 to go. Grant by 2. Second quarter. Oh, good pass through the hands of Barnes, but into the hands of Van Holten, and she misses the three. And a rebound foul on Menifee, and that is her third. And so now she's going to come out, and we're going to get a couple of subs. Jada Cummings back in, along with Isabel Russell. 2:10 to go. Lady Rebels down 2. Logan working her way with the dribble. Now to back to Bowling. Wilson traveled. That is a call that you see a lot, and you see it sometimes with players who get a little, their brain gets a little ahead of the game. And the pump fake, and it just causes you to travel. And I think as she plays more, as there's another pass through the hands and out of bounds. I think the more Lila plays, the more confidence you get in making that move. But I think you travel because you're trying not to make a mistake, which leads you to making the mistake. Bowling with it. Up top to Gibson, now to Tid. Got to dribble with your head up. Grant County will stick their hands in there to try to get it. Down in the blocks to Logan, who puts it up and in. And she's going to get a warning for not touching the basketball coming out of the net. Haley Logan having a great first half. It is 26-26. And this has been good because it's kept Howard and Stephan out of the game with the 2 fouls. Here's a 3 on the way from Grant County's Keitlinger, and she misses it. Wilson all the way. Nobody stops the ball until finally they do, and they strip it away, but then they knock it right back to Logan, as that was Van Holten. Under a minute to go, 40 seconds. Lady Rebels a chance for the lead here at halftime. Down to 30 seconds. Man, if Tidd could go left, she has all kinds of room right there to go. Instead, passes off to Wilson. Up top to Bowling, down to inside 20 seconds. Bowling gets cut off, has it taken away by Cummins. Grant County a chance to take the lead. Ginn throws it ahead. Lob down and a shot up and missed, but a foul as Russell's going to go to the line to shoot 2. Good pass ahead by Ginn, and then another nice pass in the corner to find Russell down there all alone. First foul on Kaylee Gibson. Free throw, good. Grant County up 27-26. Haley Logan checks out. It's going to be important if this free throw is made to not turn it over in the last 6 seconds and give up an easy one. Rebound, saved in. Ginn for 3. It is no good. Rebound fought for, and that'll be the end of the first half. And I hope they don't count that as a shot.
Yeah, I'm probably not going to.
Owen County got fortunate because that missed free throw got kicked back out. And it was fortunate that it didn't go in from Ginn. 27-26, your halftime score here at Floyd E. Gritton Gymnasium. Take a minute to add up the scoring totals.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, at this time we're going to recognize some young ladies who last weekend in the NCKC tournament came home.
And so we get some more youth sports recognition at halftime tonight.
Yes.
Looks like this is going to be our 4th grade NCKC girls team being the champions.
Lacey Rich. Number 3, Josie Calkin. Number 4, Abigail Shepard. Number 5, Kaylin Patton. Number 10, Fiona Ellis. Number 14, Claire Riley. Number 21, Bella Spidluna. And number 24, Iris Fleming. There goes by Misty Ellis.
So congratulations to those 4th grade girls. And next up will be the 6th grade team.
And now let's recognize
They played over at Walton Verona High School, I believe.
Also came home with the championship last weekend. Number 1, Aubrey Craigmile.
My niece, little shout out to Aubrey Craigmile.
Number 3, Emmy Green.
My daughter's in the 6th grade with Aubrey, so I know a lot of these kids.
Number 15, Kate Pearson.
Wait till you have kids in middle school. It is unbelievably fun.
Sounded sarcastic.
No, you know, it's not that bad. It's not that bad. It's fun.
Number 21, Carmen Gaines. Number 35, Zoe Bond.
You know, it's cool because, you know, oftentimes it seems like kids who do the wrong things are the ones who get all the publicity sometimes. And it's very cool to see a lot of good kids down there, a lot of good kids, some good families, and getting recognized out here tonight at halftime. So congratulations to them. And as we have said on several occasions this year with the little dribblers and so forth, that's the future of Owen County Lady Rebel basketball.
Yep.
So, not the greatest picture takers.
They've got the professional Emma Jones down there with D1 Film, so I think she's going to.
Okay, so they want to do a posed picture.
I think they split off into teams, too.
They did. They're going to do the showing off those district championship T-shirts. Or NCKC championship T-shirt. I got district on my mind thinking about that. So, again, congratulations.
All right, we got time for one round.
And they're going to do the famous halftime show.
Brittany Stafford versus Bryson Tyree. Here we go.
For free hot dogs, free cheddar melts and popcorn.
So Britton Stafford and Bryson Tyree.
All right, we got one. Well, all right. Oh, they're both at the same place.
Bryson to the half-court shot.
We got half quarter on the way down on that end on the left side of your screen. Now we're going to have half quarters flying from everywhere.
Oh, a little strong there, Britton.
I thought that was going over the top.
30 seconds.
Oh, that one almost went. Oh, that's off the front of the rim. Need a good rebounder. Oh, good pass. Here we go. Nope. Got it on one. Ew, I thought we had both at the same time. Powerade and popcorn on your way, and you got it. Oh, my. So the double winner, chicken dinner. I don't know if they still do, speaking of chicken dinners, but Bellarmine College at the time was a Division II school. They're now big time. They're D1 now. They're in Louisville, but when I was had the privilege of doing NKU basketball, they were in the same league in Division II, and we always wanted to get to Knights Hall, where Bellarmine used to play. They play their home games now in Freedom Hall, and but they were the only concession stand I ever knew that served fried chicken. And the pregame meal was you get to the Knights Hall early and you had some fried chicken before the game. And let me tell you, it was legit. As the kids would say, it slaps. It is good stuff. My kids can tell me, my daughter can text me and tell me if I use that in the proper context.
I think you did.
I'm not sure, but they had some good fried chicken. All right. Thinking about another guy who likes fried chicken, just recently had some surgery. Give him a quick shout out, Barry Perkins. Hope Barry's doing well. Barry Perkins loves some fried chicken, let me tell you. All right, first of all for Grant County, talking about scoring tonight, they were led by Caroline Barnes, who had 11 points. Jada Cummins had a quiet first half. Thought for a second she was going to kind of get it going, never really did. She has 4. Olivia Ginn with 4, Skylar Menifee with 4, Addison Van Holten with 3, and Isabel Russell with 1. For Owen County, it was all about Haley Logan. She had 17 points in the first half. Kayla Gibson with 5, Jasmine Tidd with 3, and Addie Bowling had 1. So Owen County had 4 3-point baskets in the first half, and ironically, their leading 3-point shooter, Kylie Steffen, didn't make any of them. So my point in saying that is to think about the fact that 2 of your top 3 leading scorers weren't on the floor for most of the second quarter. The fact that this is 27-26 says a lot about the effort that everybody else happened to put in.
Yeah, it was a definitely good effort by both teams. There was a few unfortunate turnovers, especially by the Lady Rebels. There was some on the other end of the court too. Defense was the main factor of that first half, and the Rebels kind of switched it up on them too. Transitioning into that 1-3-1 kind of helped them go on that 8-0 run to get things going. But right now it'll just be on focusing on not getting tired.
Yep.
And making smart plays.
Well, you talk about the not getting tired factor. Again, 2 of your top players shouldn't be tired. And yep. I don't mean, they didn't play. So we'll see if that affects the way this game plays out as well. So as I want to do, I don't have a question of the day. I hope that doesn't bother you. Oh, he's taking a phone call. I'll take a look at some college basketball going on around the country tonight of the ranked variety. Number 24, Florida Atlantic at home tonight taking on Temple. It's a battle of the Owls tonight, Florida Atlantic and Temple. And the Florida Atlantic Owls lead the Temple Owls 53-49. And coming up later on tonight, St. Mary's will be in action out on the West Coast. The Gales will be taking on the Waves of Pepperdine. Number 2, Purdue will be taking on the Golden Gophers up at Mackey Arena. That game will be getting underway here in about 5 minutes, but that's about it, ranked basketball-wise. As we will do once a night. Who do your boys have this weekend? Who do the Cardinals have this weekend?
1 second.
I just thought you would know. I did not know. I will confess. Kentucky is at Auburn this weekend, 6 o'clock on ESPN. And if you didn't see last night, number 13 Auburn destroyed South Carolina. They beat them by 40.
So Louisville plays Pitt at Pitt, 6:30 Saturday night.
And that's a winnable game for that. Pitt's not very good, are they?
I don't know that either.
I don't think.
16-8.
Yeah. We'll see.
I mean, it doesn't take much.
Okay. I just want it to be known that your dad came up here a few weeks ago before you started doing the games with me and said that I was too critical on Louisville. I have stopped. So to Mr. Howard, that was your son.
He knows. He'll tell you the same thing.
I'm just saying. Because I have tried to be very careful because, hey, my team lost 3 games in a row at home. And so I got not a lot of room to talk.
So you can talk about your own team, like if you're, Louisville fans have been through it. And it's like a way to deal with the pain, kind of. I don't know when it'll ever end.
The Kenny pain?
It's worse than the Kenny pain. It's like the Kenny torment.
We are back to action. It's like, hey, I can talk about my kids. You can't talk about my kids, right? I can talk about Louisville, but you can't. And I haven't, Scott. Thank you very much. Here's Jada Cummins trying to get her game going quickly in the second half. She cannot. So Owen County has their original starting 5 back out there. Believe Grant County does as well. Man, look at Cummins right down on the defensive stance against Kylie Steffen. Into the lane, Logan forces one up, no good. She was triple teamed. Cummins traveled. And you kind of wonder, a player of her caliber, if she will try to step it up a little bit here in the second half. And that time she did travel. But she has already taken the 3 and went quickly at the rim on that possession. Rachel Howard with the ball. We played a minute. Down to Logan. Forces some contact and draws the foul on Jada Cummins.
It'll be her second on the night.
Yes, it will.
Used all of it that time.
She did. She's only missed 1 so far tonight from the free throw line. And that one is right down the middle. 28-27, Lady Rebels back up by a point. Oh, and a steal. Kylie Steffen is so good at that, reading the pass and then laying it up and in on the other end. That's her first basket of the night, and Owen County up by 3. And there's the pressure, giving Grant County a little bit of trouble.
And the Lady Rebels are still working this 1-3-1 here.
Cummins fouled by Haley Logan, and that's the one disadvantage to the defense. If you can get behind it like Cummins did there are some openings. But the first on Logan. And Cummins misses. she looks flustered. And you can kind of see right there, she shook her head a little bit, and she's a little flustered tonight. She just has 4, came in averaging 19, almost 20. And she, again, used all of it. And it's 30-28.
That's going to be Grant County's first points of the half.
Stephan over to Howard as Owen County gets across the timeline. That's a deep 3. Kylie Stephan, and it rolls out. Good look. Quickly to Cummins in the lane. Nice bounce pass to Barnes. Lays it in. That was pretty. Grant County's tied it up. 5:50 to go in the third. Oh, Kaylee Gibson wasn't looking there for a second. I don't know if she was looking when Kylie Stephan let the pass go. Logan getting into the lane, triple team, gets away from it and scores. She stepped right through it and scores, and she now has 21. Barnes on the other end scores. She has 15. Ball loose, Logan comes up with it. And Ginn steals it. She's going to drive all the way to the basket, lay it up and in. She now has 6. 34-32, Grant back on top. And she causes another steal, takes it away, this time to Cummins, and she lays it in. And we're going to get a timeout. 36-32, timeout, Owen County. Owen County will inbound the ball after the timeout. No pressure this time from Grant County until Stephan gets to half court. It almost looks like Grant County's playing a similar defensive pressure as Owen County, and they almost get the steal. Anna Mason has the pass deflected. Again, no over and back. Oh, it's a man-to-man. They just meet Stephan way out front. Here's Gibson for 3. Got it! Kaylee Gibson now with 8. On the other end, no. Out to Ginn, 3. No. Nice rebound. I thought she might have gone over the back, but then Ginn throws it. It's loose on the floor. Bodies everywhere, and that's a generous timeout because I didn't know that anybody had possession. So I got a text from my daughter that said I used the word correctly. My other daughter texted me and said, "You're 52, don't say slaps."
Now, if I had to take a guess, I'm going to say the younger one said that you used it correctly.
No,
or was it opposite?
It was the opposite. So my middle daughter, the oldest one who's at home right now, Emma, said that I used it correctly. My youngest daughter said, "Dad, you're too old." 36-35, Grant County by 1. The game has been a little nuts here in the second half, for lack of a better word. It's been a little frenetic. Is that the word I'm looking for? I'm not sure, maybe.
I don't know. I went to Owen County. I don't know what that word means.
it's just been a little, how about that, a little disjointed. I mean, a lot of balls on the floor, nobody running real smooth offense as Cummins pulls up and scores. I said that, and that looked good on the inbound. But the way the two teams are playing defense, it's been hard for either team to really run good offense here in the second half so far.
Now, when you use the word disjointed, we got to hope Rachel doesn't listen to it.
I was thinking about it as I said it, and I'm like, maybe that's not the best word. Into the lane, jump ball, yes.
It's going to stay with Owen County here.
Thought they might get a travel, but Logan was tied up, and so 3.5 minutes to go. Owen County down 3. Gibson. Thought for a second she might shoot it. Gives it to Howard. Cummins right out with Steffen. She kicks it to Howard. 3 ball on the way. No. Gibson taps it out to Logan, who lays it in. Great play by Kaylee Gibson, who's having herself a night. And all of a sudden, Jada Cummins goes coast to coast. 40-37. Here comes Gibson, or Steffen the other way, I should say. And she gets a little tangled up with Cummins, and good to see her get up. She went down kind of awkwardly right there. And she is limping a little bit as she comes back the other way. She was shaking her ankle there a little bit as she got it caught underneath Kylie Steffen. Down to the baseline, back out. Cummins for 3. No. Rebound. Loose. Controlled by Grant. .222 to go. Third quarter, again for 3, rolls out. Rebound, Lila Wilson, and she gets it ripped away, but a jump ball's called. Skylar Menifee went in there with authority to try to tie that one up, and she did. So now Grant County to inbound. Oh, nice play off the inbound, but good defense by Haley Logan to deflect it to Howard, and Owen County with the clock approaching 2 minutes to go in the quarter has the ball. Howard's going to bring it up out of the corner. Got it stuck on her hip for a second. Woo, almost lost it out of bounds to the Haley Logan. Coach Wesselman says slow it down a little. You and I saw it at the same time. Oh, again, comes across the top, almost gets a steal. That's a jump ball, and it's going to stay with Owen County. Grant County, I think, has definitely picked up the defensive pressure, and they're meeting Owen County as they come across half court, and it's really been disruptive to the offense. And on the other end, Owen County's had the same type of success defensively.
You know, they let up on the full court pressure, but I feel like they just increased their intensity
I would
going
agree.
to the half court defense.
Gibson to Wilson. Up top to Bowling. Down low and through the hands of Logan. It's quickly up ahead again. Bowling will let her go and lay it in. Good call. You don't want to foul. 42-37, a minute to go. Logan in the corner to Howard, loses it, gets it back, and then throws it off the leg of Barnes. Almost looked like Rachel, well, that might have hurt a little bit. And it did. That's why she dropped that pass. That's the first time tonight I've seen her kind of shake the hand a little bit. And I think she was thinking about catching and shooting that, but that hurt. Ball knocked away and then stolen. Cummins against Wilson. Wilson, good defense to be quite honest. She did pick up the foul, but a good job to stop Cummins from getting to the rim. And it's a good foul because it's only the third team foul, so it's an out-of-bounds play. Again, inbounds to Barnes. Barnes goes by Gibson, and it almost had a clean block, but gets called for the reach, and that'll be her second.
So that's going to send Barnes to the line for 2 as the Rebels pick up their 4th foul of the quarter.
Barnes has 15. She was 4 of 6 from the line in the first half. That was good. Both good. So Kylie Steffen back in the game. Lila Wilson giving some good minutes right there. I said it the other night about Camden Beckham being the X factor for the boys. I think Lila Wilson might be that for the girls a little bit. And that is a travel. The official should give the assist to head coach Sean West of Grant County. I don't know that she was going to call it. Little bit of danger time here for Owen County. Need a defensive stop before the end of the quarter. They're down by 7. And Kylie Steffen knocks it away to Howard, who gives it back to Steffen with 7 seconds. Down in the lane to Bowling. She traveled. I don't know about that one. She pump faked, and the Grant County player went right over top of her. Inbound again with a minute. She will throw it up, and it won't go in. So an unfortunate break for Owen County, but you think back to Tuesday night in here against South Oldham, and you look up at the scoreboard and you say, you're in this.
Yeah, it's eerily similar to what happened the other night. It's a good 8th region matchup against a good team. The Rebels are staying in there. The chance isn't completely out yet.
So Grant County outscored Owen County 17-11 there in that quarter. It's been the biggest deficit by either team so far between quarters. So going to the 4th, we kind of said this the other night, and you're right, and I had thought it earlier as well. It is eerily similar. I think Owen County's going to probably have to hit a couple of threes in this quarter. And I think the player you'd like to get going, and frankly, Grant's done a good job against, is Kylie Steffen.
Yep.
And you'd like to see, perhaps if she can knock a couple down, it'll open up the inside a little bit for Rachel and Haley to try to get some things done.
Yeah, Kylie and Rachel both have been a little quiet on the offensive end tonight. Now, I know a lot of that's because they didn't play a lot of the first half. But even then, Rachel's not hit a field goal. And it's just...
She was
been
quiet.
Close.
She was quiet the other night from the field as well. I tell you what, I give her a ton of credit. She's gutting this out right now. And she knocks it away and steals it. Nice pass to Steffen, who lays it up. No good. Bowling the rebound. She gets it blocked, and that time a foul is called. And the Grant County fans don't like that call.
That might be a makeup call.
Yes, because we are a long way. That is on the other end from where we stand up here. That looked like a pretty good block.
So Russell picks up her 3rd foul with that questionable call.
Bowling no on the free throw. But yeah, they were in this same spot the other night against South Oldham. That one's good. So Bowling now with 2 points. She's 2 of 4 from the line, and it's back to a 6-point game. Back to Ginn.
It's like Rachel got her hand on a little bit of that one.
She did. There's a deep three on the way, no good. Rebound, Haley Logan. That was Van Holten who missed that one, and here comes Steffen for the Lady Rebels. Every possession looms large now in this final 7 minutes or so. Logan needs a little help, gives it to Howard. To Bowling, like to see Logan get back down there on the blocks. .650 to go. There's Logan near the free throw line. Puts it on the floor, spins back to the right, drops it off to Bowling. She goes up, misses, gets it back, no. Knocked out of bounds, but then saved in. I thought it was going out, but it was saved in. Here comes Cummins. Nice pass to Barnes, and she missed. Good defense by Haley Logan. Stepping into the lane. Howard to shoot. It is no. .44-38. That is a deep three by Ginn. No good. Rebound controlled by Grant. That's Van Holten with the basketball. She'll let a three go and knock it down. That's a big basket right there. Grant County pushes the lead out to 9 with 5 to go. Big turn of events right there. Is Owen County a chance to get it down to maybe 4. And instead, the three-pointer on the other end makes it 9. Howard. Rachel Howard knocks down the German American three-point basket, and it's back to 6. Ginn for three. That looks good. I'll tell you what, she hasn't had the best shooting night. She doesn't confidence. Letting them fly. And another basket for the Lady Braves. Ginn knocks it away for a second. Ball on the floor. That's a foul. And I think they get Cummins.
Yes.
It's her third. We're going to get a stoppage of play, and Owen County is going to call a timeout. So a 10-point game. Owen County down. .4:59 to go in the quarter. Give me a quick chance to run down our corporate partners again. Adidas, Ascraft Realty, Broadlink, Bush Realty, Covenants Group, Call Family Pharmacy, Commonwealth Credit Union, Double B Dumpsters, Elk Creek Hunt Club, Family Billiards Pool Hall, German American Bank, Graphics for Athletics, The Grown Family McDonald's, H&W Duke Sporting Goods, Kelly Brothers, Mi Viejo, North American Stainless, Owen Electric, Perry Logistics, Premier Detail, Snappy Tomato Pizza, Southern States, State Farm of Owenton, and UK Sports Medicine. Got a text that our sound may be a little off. Unfortunately, there's not a lot I can do from here. So hopefully it'll kind of fix itself. We'll see. Lady Rebels need some baskets and not a turnover, and they do. Ginn to Russell. In the corner, 3, no. Barnes the rebound again. No good. And Gibson the rebound. So Owen County kind of dodges one right there. The lead stays at 10. Bowling, top of the circle. Now over to Logan. Lady Rebels need some buckets. Pressure, push. Woo! And who'd they get? They get Ginn or Cummins?
They called it on Kylie Steffen.
They did. Wow. I missed that.
Yeah, we were too focused on the ball. I guess something happened away from it.
They caught her for a push. I don't know if it was an illegal screen or what, but a 50-40 is your score, and Grant County has it back. Gibson steps in and knocks that pass out of bounds, trying to get it down low to Russell. Inbound to Barnes. Steffen knocks it away. All the way to the basket, lays it up and in. Kylie Steffen with her second basket of the night. And it's 50-42. Deep three by Cummins. Misses everything and out of bounds. That's one you don't need.
Yep.
I'm a little surprised she took that one. You could have run some time off and tried to get a good possession. Owen County will take it. Here's Logan driving, and she's fouled. I think they're going to get Barnes, and that'll be her first.
Yep.
Haley Logan with 23 points. Free throw short. Her career high, we believe, is 31. Second one, good. The lead back to 7 with 3:20 to go in the game. Again with the basketball, way away from the basket. Looks like now Grant County's going to slow it down just a little bit as the clock comes down near 3. In the corner. Back up top to Cummins. Owen County may want to start thinking about fouling. They've only committed 1 here in the quarter. Because Grant County is not in a hurry. It's just Ginn and Cummins playing catch. Ginn gets around Howard to the basket, misses. Break for Owen County. Here comes Logan, 2:19 to go. Trying to get it down in the blocks and throws it away to Cummins. And out of bounds, another unforced turnover. 50-43, 2:07 to go. Lady Rebels, you feel like they're hanging by a thread right here.
You know that clock keeps ticking. You're going to have to get some points on the board here soon.
Down to Logan. She's going to spin, go up, score, and she's fouled.
That one's going to be on again.
And now Haley Logan, who you can tell is tired. This is a big free throw, a chance to get it back to 4. It got quiet in here. No good. Rebound Grant. 50-45. Big possession for both teams right here. This is everything you want in a February basketball game. Kylie Steffen ties up Barnes, and it's going back to the Lady Rebels.
You know, the Lady Rebels have transitioned back into that man defense to keep the Braves from passing it around, killing time off the clock. Menifee checks back in.
I'd say here, if you could play a little inside out and get Logan a look, and if it's not there, have Kylie Steffen on the wing and try to, you don't have to have a 3, but play the high-low game right here. Logan has it out high. Steffen for 3, short. Was that a piece of it?
No.
No, I didn't know for a second from this angle. So now Owen County may again need to start thinking about fouling. They've only committed 1. Again, just going to walk it up. She's only a freshman, but she knows the game of basketball, and that was smart. If they're not going to guard you, there is no reason to be in a hurry. So 50-45, a minute 15 to go in the game. Both teams gathered around their respective coaches.
And we're going to have to see some good defense by the Lady Rebels here, especially this possession. They can't really afford some more Grant County points, but they've also got to put some more points up on the other end. So it'll take some hard playing. As it looks like Lila Wilson checked back into the game.
Well, I wonder if she's not in there to foul.
Possibly.
Because you wouldn't want – I hate, again, folks, I hate to keep going back to the hand and the finger. I don't want Rachel sticking hands in places to try to draw a foul right here. I would think you don't want her doing it. I can't imagine she'd be too thrilled about doing it. So I wonder, and Kylie Steffen out. So let's see. Inbound to Ginn. Wilson fouled her. So that's her 3rd. But again, only the 2nd team foul.
We're going to see a little backdoor cut here probably.
Inbound to Ginn. Wilson, that is a good matchup of young players right there. And that's a foul. That time Haley Logan fouls Menifee, so the 3rd team foul. Inbound, Logan fouls Cummins. Now that's her 3rd and the 4th. So the next one would put Grant County at the line as we are just a skosh under 1 minute to play. Inbound again, she's fouled, and that's how you didn't want to do it, as Wilson fouled her and again laid it in. So Wilson commits her 4th. Ginn's free throw, good.
Now the Rebels have to be quick here. Get some quick points and make some really quick stops. That is not what needed to happen.
That is a turnover, and now substitutions going back in. And Coach Wesselman a little bit flustered with the official right there. She wanted those substitutions before the offensive possession, and I saw the official say, "That's my bad." And there's a foul by Kayla Gibson. So that's going to put Russell at the line. She has not scored tonight. She'll be there for 2. Got it. So a 9-point game with 48.8. Second one, good. I always think it's a hard time as a coach now How long do you keep fouling? Logan, the 18-footer. That is good. So you're going to call a timeout. You're going to foul again.
So a little advantage to the Rebels here. Grant County will be taking it out under the opposite end's basket. So they will have a chance to maybe force a turnover here and still have it on the Rebels' end.
So 38.6. And you're right, if you could get a quick steal. Grant County as a team has shot the ball very well from the free throw line tonight. And they are a 75% free throw shooting team, which is they look ahead to the district and the regionals. Of course, they have a first round bye in the 32nd district. They're essentially already in the 8th region tournament. Williamstown not going to play in the district tournament. And so Grant County would have played Williamstown in the semis. So Grant County automatically in the finals. Owen County, both the boys and the girls need to win at least one to get to the district final and get into the regional tournament. Girls region at Anderson. Boys, as always, in Newcastle. There's a foul, and Lila's got to be close because she extended the arms right there. Got to be close to not get called for the intentional. She'll learn.
Foul on 15, Lila. This is her 5th personal foul.
And Gins going back to the line for 2. Gins free throws. No. Now, I will tell you, when she was in 3rd grade, we would almost every day during the winter go up to the gym, and it would be me against everybody who wanted to, and we would shoot free throws. And I will say I didn't always win. It was miss and you're out. And I lost a few times to her and Elin Loge, who plays at Walton right now. Here's Howard in the corner, 9-point game. And a foul, and it's going to send Kylie Steffen to the line. Now, are you in that situation where you make the first, miss the second?
I don't know. At this point, I'm not really sure if it matters. They are down 9. It would take 8 now. It would take almost a miracle just to even send it to overtime. But if you don't get the rebound on the miss, then it's more time off the clock. So, either way, I think you just try to go for points. There's not really much of a strategy.
It's a foul by Kayla Gibson. And that's going to put Jada Cummins at the line for 2.
Looks like Western came out with a 90-80 win tonight against UTEP.
Yeah, I was going to say, I knew they were playing tonight, so good win for them. Any updates on how Teagan did tonight? Is that what you're looking at?
Yeah, let's see.
Free throw by Cummins, good. Probably not the kind of night she would look for, according to her standards, point-wise. But this has been a hard-fought game. Owen County's done a good job, and several other players from Grant have stepped it up tonight. Here's the second one, and I said it in the pregame. Jada Cummins is their leading scorer, but she's not their only good player.
All right, so it looks like Teagan was the second leading scorer for the Toppers tonight with 16, went 5 for 7.
Howard scores, but now just 7 seconds, and Grant County really doesn't even have to inbound. They do, and that's going to do it as Cummins just throws it ahead. And Grant County will leave Floyd E. Gritton Gymnasium with the 58-51 win. We're going to get our Broadlink player of the game. It's going to be Caroline Barnes. She finished with 17 to lead Grant County. We'll get her down there in just a minute. We'll talk to Madison Wright about this game. another good effort tonight. Rachel's showing the finger. Several of the Grant County players, they're like, let's see it. Look at him. And 1-2. Madison Wright getting the player down there. TJ's got her. They're waiting on the girls to get to the locker room.
Caroline Barnes, she finished with 17 points.
Thank you, TJ.
Hello, everyone. I'm here with Broadling Player of the Game, Caroline, and she has finished with 17 points. Tell me how you're feeling about this hard-fought win tonight.
I think we could have did better as a team, but we came out with the win, so I'm pretty happy about that.
Absolutely, and it's her junior season, so tell me how much you're looking forward to senior season.
I'm looking forward to it a lot. I think our team's capable of a lot and going far together, so.
Absolutely, congratulations.
Thank you.
It's our Broadlink Player of the Game, Caroline Barnes. She finished tonight with 17 to lead Grant County. Olivia again finished with 15, and Jada Cummins with 13 for Grant County. Also scoring Skylar Menifee with 4, Addison Van Holten with 3, Sarah Russell with 1, and Sarah Russell with 2. Isabel Russell finished with 1 point. For Owen County tonight, they were led in scoring by Haley Logan. She finished, by my count, with 28 on the game for Owen County. Kaylee Gibson had 8 points for Owen County. Jasmine Tidd with 3, Kylie Steffen with 6, Addie Bowling with 2, and Rachel Howard with 5. Lady Rebels fall for the second time in a row here at home tonight to a really good Grant County basketball team. And I tell you what, you talk about the effort, and obviously it's not what you wanted, but I think you, the last couple of nights, have learned a lot about yourself in these games. And as Coach Wesselman said it to the girls the other night, I think she would say it again tonight. You can play with anybody.
Yeah, and I think it was really good to see the Lady Rebels compete again tonight and really lean on those younger players. It's really good for the younger players to build that confidence and, have these good games like this, but it's also good for those older players as well who can see that, okay, we can trust these younger players now in situations that we might need them. They're there for us.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Doesn't get any easier for Owen County. They have 3 regular season games left. They're going to be in action tomorrow night, weather permitting, up in Fort Thomas, up at Highlands High School. It's a football school up there at Highlands. I went to Campbell County, so Highlands is not one of my, that's my rival from my days. So go Lady Rebels tomorrow night against the Lady Birds. Weather permitting, that game will be tomorrow night up in Fort Thomas. They'll be back on the road against North Oldham on Tuesday night, and then next Thursday they'll wrap up their regular season as they host Western Hills. Boys action, they'll be back here at home at Floyd Gritton Gymnasium on Saturday evening taking on Anderson County. Then on Tuesday night they will be here at home taking on one of the best teams in the 8th region, Spencer County, and then they'll wrap it up on the 22nd on the road at a team that you don't want to sleep on, Simon Kenton. District action already set if you haven't seen it. The girls will play February 28th at 6 o'clock, I believe, and that'll be at Carroll County against the winner of Henry versus Carroll. The boys will be in action. Their first district game will be February 29th, as they'll be also at Carroll County. That game scheduled for 7:30, and they'll play the winner of Henry versus Eminence. Great night. It was a lot of fun once again, Braden. And be looking forward to getting back here Saturday. Special night,
yes.
Hall of Fame inductions, It should be fun out in here and a good Anderson County team. We're looking forward to it. That's going to do it for us. Lady Rebels fall 58-51 to Grant County. For Braden Howard, I'm Brian Blair saying good night from Owenton.